Alright guys, welcome back to Planet Coaster. And the music. Welcome back to Dockland. And guys, I'm back. I'm back from London. I was at the launch event for Planet Coaster and it was amazing. And now I'm obviously back and wanna, keep on building here. And I did some small stuff. We extended the river here a bit because I want to build a custom bridge here and I'm trying some things out. And I think I figured out a good way to make a decent custom bridge. Also, I removed this ride here. It was just there to see and test, temporary. It's gone now, and yeah, we'll bring something else back there. But yeah, last time we did this terraforming effort here. Right now the game is paused because I was fiddling around, and yeah, I think I'm okay. So if you want to lay out a decent bridge, and I want to use the sandstone stuff here, and was working with slopes and trying to figure out how to align stuff properly, I can give you a little tip. Like, we want to use this path, a width of 4 meters, that should be a grid size, and now we can select a grid. Let's say we use this, and we put a path down here. So that path is now within the grid, as you can see right there, and from there now we can line up the path to the grid of the building here, which is these two slopes. So now we need to get the path back and we need to deselect the grid. I'm not in that grid, but we have perfect starting points. So now if you press U and J lets you elevate parts. This should be actually perfectly aligned with the existing building parts. Now we just to make sure we need to hit it right, so it goes straight. Yeah, press U or J to change the height, and I'd say we start from this side now to make it a bit easier on us. Okay, let's use U again and try to align that here nicely. Make sure it looks right. Yeah, that looks about right. Nice straight lane here. And if we use J now, we should be able to connect that properly. And now we have this bridge here. Seems like it's sloping down a bit in the middle. But that is aligned nicely with our building pieces. And now we can come in, as we have a grid here. I was using sandstone for now. I think that looked pretty good. Yo. Oh, there was a frame dip for the search algorithm. And now we could, let's say we want to edit this building. And now we get the grid back. And now let's look for sandstone again. Yeah, that searching really stresses the game out. And we get some more tooltips. Yeah. Now we can say, let's say, bring in some arches here. We need to change the grid size so we can do smaller increments. Yeah. Let's see, something like that. And now that fits perfectly into our grid here. We can do this bridge here. Now you can still see the path below here a little bit. It's a bit of a shame. I would love if you could lower that a bit. Let's undo that. Let's try something else. Let's use the small wall here for now. Bring that up. Put that here. Okay. Guess it's as good as it gets. We start at a slightly different height over here. That is a tiny flaw, but it's alright. Also, I selected no rails and so on the path, so that is fine. And now we can do, say, this. Yeah, pretty good. In here we can do some terraforming, scoot stuff over a little bit if you want. Let's do that right away, so stuff looks proper. So, can we do that? Really? Okay, then we can also add another arch here. Added building. It's my first attempt here with a custom bridge. Sandstone. Wow, yeah, the searching is like the most intense thing ever. Computer almost dies when you do that. Yeah, that still works out. Yep. Now I almost feel like I wanna... Let's see if I can take out some terrain here. Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, to make it a bit more symmetrical, you know what I mean? Okay. That's pretty good. So now let's go in and copy all that and slap it in here on the other side. Let's hopefully find a nice spot on the grid where this will fit. It's a bit off. Is that an inner grid too? No, maybe we need to make the path a bit wider. Well, we can live with that. At this grid, we want to work with this grid. It's a bit... I don't know if that works out perfectly. The path width. I mean, this is what it suggests. See if we make the path a little bit wider, right? Let's just try this out. So move this. Yeah. How wide is that path? 4 meters. What happens if you go to 5 meters? The elevation here. Then we immediately... Yeah, we're off then. It's like... I think this is as good as we get here. It's almost... I mean, we can move the whole building. So that's the thing. Let's do that. You know, try to make it symmetrical on both sides. Line it up nicely. Yeah. I guess that works. We can work with that. Yeah. Let's see if we move it up a tiny little bit. And maybe can we rotate it? Yeah. No, we cannot really rotate it. Feel like maybe we raise it a tiny bit. Just to blend it in here nicely. Yeah. Almost works out perfect here. Just need to make sure we start correctly, otherwise later on stuff will look derpy. Okay. Guess that's alright. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Just bring back the sandstone. I want to try if we could not... I need a super tiny grid, please. Yeah. Could not raise this wall here a little bit. Oh, that was absolutely not where I wanted it to be. Oh, interesting. Why is it now off this? Oh no, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, bring the wall up a little bit and get another one in here. And then we use the slope again. Maybe use this slope. Make the shape of the bridge a bit more interesting. Will it poke out below when we cram it in like that? I think we can fix that. Let's try. Slowly build that bridge here. And now let's say we take a 2-meter wall. That pokes out below a little bit. Sadly. What else do we have here? What parts could be used to fix that? Because I don't want it to poke out on the arch there. I guess that would work. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, we have it like this, right? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good already. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Right, so the basic shape is done. Now I'm thinking about roof ideas, and I think I want to come in with these wooden pillars here. Place this guy like this. We obviously need to lower it a little bit, otherwise it will just feel a bit too high. Like this. And then we copy it. Bring one to over here. And we also need to scoot it out. Okay, a little bit further. I think that's about right. Height is okay, and dang, didn't want that. Duplicate. I want to move it over to here. Also line that up nicely on the outside here. We'll have to do a full custom roof because this whole thing is a little bit off the grid. But that's okay. So let's put that like so. Yeah. definitely also want some in the middle here. Maybe smack in the middle actually. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks about right. Just in the middle there. Scoot it in a little bit. Yep. That's okay. Let's grab another one. Position it properly. Okay, let's look at that. Yeah, that looks about right. And now we need one here at the start. Also lined it up nicely. Say we bring it out a tiny bit, scoot it down and try to get a nice roof line going on here. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Scoot that over. Okay, we need to go a little bit in. Good. Copy more, bring it to over here. Position it properly. Right there, smack in the middle. Don't mess with the height. The height needs to be the same, otherwise it's gonna be really tricky for us. Is that about the same? Yeah. Maybe bring it in a tiny bit, like so. And now we go over. And we have a basic foundation for a roof line. Okay, let's check it out. Think that works out. That works out. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Pretty good. Now we need to connect that all. 4 meter. I think that would work out fine. Let's do the middle first. Let's see if we can align that thing to here. So we can. And then we come in and do the detail work. Whoop. No, no, no. Don't want that. Align it here. And now we go into detail movement stuff. We need to rotate it this way. That's the first move. Yep, that's okay. And now, can we use world axis? Yes, we can. We need to scoot a little bit like that. Yeah, that works out fine. Okay, let's duplicate this guy. Bring him over to here. And we need to slightly modify the rotation of it. Like that. Okay. Let's get one over here. Yeah, that lines up fairly nice. Okay. Scoot it over a tiny bit. And that works out. And move it out. The music kicks in. Gets you in the building mood. That needs to be rotated tiny bit. Oh, why you rotate from there? Okay, there's the anchor point here, I see. I think that works for us right now. Okay, now let's see if we can make the bridge to down here. Like so. Yeah, that might need some fiddling. We think we rotated it a tiny bit too much. can also actually use this slope down here to align it nicely. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yep. Something like that. Then we bring her up and scoot it out a little bit. Yeah, we might have to come in with another post here to close the gap. Or we can just move these posts back. Whoop. Okay, see it's not perfectly aligning, so let's do this. Scoot it over a tiny bit. Yep. It's okay that you see the wooden connections, connecting points up here. I mean, that is totally cool. Okay. I'll work on the wooden framework here a bit, but you get the drift. What you want to do here, kind of trying to set up like a grid for a roof construction. And yeah, we're getting there. So now, pretty much need to get that here. Can we rotate that bad boy? No, we can't. Use world axis. No, use this. Yep, that's better. Okay, I'll rotate that and get it in place, and I'll be back. Alright, I worked on the grid here a little bit more on our wood structure. That looks fine, and now I'm thinking I want to attach these lamps to the side of it. I think those work really well with the strong iron construction there. I think we want to do that all the way. Like here. Get them in here too. And also on the other side. I think it's okay to place them now before we start working on more roof details. And also disguises some of our wooden beams here a little bit. But I think they look really gorgeous. Okay, let's place them here. And them up nice. Okay. Good stuff. We need to do some stuff here up on the railing. I think I want to work with wood there as well, but I'll get to it. Okay. Man, this awning would look nice. Is there some roof pieces? Oh man, that would look so nice. But yeah, that would bring in more struts. I'm not sure. I thought for the roof there is these railway tracks kind of, and I think they would look nice as some roofing elements. But before we can do that, we of course need to work on the actual roof. So we want to slope it a bit. Let me see. Let's align that nicely like so. And then tilt it sideways. Try to come up with a decent roof construction. I need to scoot it back a little bit, sink it in here nicely. Okay, like that. Oh wow, that's way off. Way off. Yeah, no. This needs to move. Oh, that's so off. Let's see. Rotate it over. And even rotate it in itself a bit. Let's see. that works out. It's gonna be tricky to place. Yeah, something like that. Might have to fiddle with it a little bit more. Maybe bring it down a bit further. Maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to duplicate it and move it to the other side. Let's see how well that lines up in our roof construction here. That. Okay, we end up with a little gap here in the middle. See if we find something to bridge that properly. That is okay for now. I think. Sit kind of in the middle. Should be. So now we need to find a small piece, like a gable piece or something to bridge that gap here. Other than that, I think we are okay. Yep. Also, you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, everything, because obviously the bridge is there for a long time and would also move a bit and be not perfect. That is a bit of an idea here as well. So let's look at some scenery pieces. Maybe we find something that can fit up in there nicely. Maybe a pile of dragon poo. Nah, that's probably not it. Okay. A little piece there. Let me look around a bit and see if we find something to complete the gable. It should be wood. Something wooden. Alright. I found these little gable pieces here. And I added them in like that, and I think that's really nice. You know, some craftsmanship up there. We got the connection here. And copied them to all of our struts here. And I think that is looking fine. Yeah, definitely looking great. So theoretically we could start with the roofing now. Let me see how those guys fit in here. Tilt them a bit like that, scoot them up, and make sure we align them nicely with the rest of our woodwork. Yeah. Okay, the angle is not perfect yet. Needs. Oop, no, didn't want to do that. We wanted that here. That looks almost as good as it gets. Yeah, let's scoot them up a bit. Like so. Okay. And that would work out pretty well. Let's make sure we align it nicely here. Yeah, that also... Oh, wow, what's the noise outside? Motorcycle going crazy. That would also work out fairly well, I think. The rest of our build color-wise. Yeah, I like it. I like it. A little bit of a hangover here. Okay. Good. now we should place... Okay, I'm done with that. Now we should get this guy. And make sure we get it aligned nicely here. Good music in this game, that is for sure. Okay, scooter up a bit. We need to rotate. See, we get a good angle here. Looks about right. Yeah. Scoot that over here and try to get a nice gable in the middle. Tiny bit of forward scooting. Let's see. Let's go up a bit. In. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit further up. Whoops. I guess that flows okay. Let's drop it down for now and have another look. Yeah, and then we need to do something here in the middle later, but we'll figure that out. We'll get something nice in there. Okay, now duplicate both. And now we need to follow the roof line here properly. Get a bit of a curvature going. Maybe we need to rotate it a tiny bit more. That looks about right. And then we follow up our roofline like that. Copy them over and over. Scoot back a tiny bit here. Yeah. That looks like a plan. Now we need to keep on doing this. Keep repeating that. Okay, I'll go to it. Try to keep on working here a little bit, but you get the gist. This is what we're gonna do. Duplicate those guys and keep on going forward. We need to make sure we have a decent overlap here. And also offset it here and there slightly, so it looks a bit natural. I think this will work out just fine. Yep. Alright, I'll keep on doing this. Okay. Finished it on this side and copied the whole segment, rotated it and placed it over here. Yep. It's looking really fine. Man, you can do so much crazy stuff in this game. It's just mind blowing, man. I'm loving this game. It's really a great game. Okay, so now we will try to continue here and do the top roof part. Okay, that looks aligned okay. No, use these axes here. And just get it in there like so. It's gonna be a bit fiddly. Get that aligned nicely. Maybe scoot it up a tiny bit. Bring them forward. Down a little bit and then back up. Just up Yeah, that's the first placement is always the most tricky one. I think that works. Yeah. I think that's okay. Now we need to keep on duplicating that. Push it over. Finish the roof like that. Yep. Good stuff. Okay, so next step, filling in the rest of the roof. Alright, roof is done. I added one of these railway track thingies as a gable. That works out really nice. And now I found these wooden shelves. I'm just trying out how that looks if we bring them in like that. I don't know, as a additional detail and some sort of wooden railing going along here. I think that looks really nice. Gives it a bit more structure and detail. Okay, let's see if we can align that up properly. Scoot it over a tiny bit. Like so. Okay. And now let's do a downward one here. See how that flows. Scoot that a little bit. Okay. Bring them in like so. And extend them pretty much almost, yeah. Do I like that? How it pokes out. Breaks the line of the bridge slightly. Although, we can probably figure something out. Yeah, maybe have an end block of some sort here. I think that looks okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That looks a-okay. Duplicate that. So bend it here. See if you can get the angle. Nice. Okay. Bring it down a little bit, like so. Well, that works. That works. Okay. As I said, it doesn't matter if there's some small imperfections in placement. Maybe scoot it in a tiny bit. Okay, that looks good. This one needs to be moved a little bit up. I don't want the wall to glitch through here like that. Okay. Whoop. Camera freaks. Okay, that looks really good. Really nice. Yep, liking that a lot. Okay, we should copy that to the other side, pretty much. Now why can't I select multiple ones? Edit building. Okay, let's see if that works out now. Oh, that seems to be independent of the building now. Okay. Now then we have to do it by hand, but it's not that bad. Just duplicate that. And bring them over and then rotate them by hand. Great. No, they're not the same on both sides. Let's see. Whoop. Yeah, let's rotate it. Okay, we have to do that manually. That's fine. Height should be okay. Just need to scoot it back a bit, like so. We have it here. Line it up nicely here. Yep. That works. That works for me. And that sits like that. Yeah. Good. Okay, and then we copy these over. I think that works out. It doesn't even look too derpy here at with the straight wall situation we get going on there. It's actually pretty good. Gives it even more interest. Maybe we find a little piece we can put there or something. But other than that, I'm quite happy with that outcome. Get the angle right. Yeah, that looks about fine. As I said, it doesn't have to be super perfect. There can be some minor imperfections here and there, as it is wood, and wood probably would not always stay sturdy, you know. It would work over time and change shape. That turned out fine. Yeah, all good. Oh wow. Okay, no, that's not good. We need to scoot all of them out quite a bit to align them better here. Yeah, let's use this one here to scoot it out. Like so. Okay. And the other ones have to align with that. We have a nice marker here. About like that. Yeah, the bridge is a bit crooked. That means we need to rotate these pieces slightly and just make sure we align them properly. So. That looks good now. The inside, yep. Fine. Okay, this needs also a tiny bit of rotation, as it seems. Just like that. Okay, scoot it in. Okay. Yep. Seems about right. Okay, I'll finish that. I'll do the wooden railing. And then we'll see how we continue. We need to have some bushes there, blend everything more in a bit more nicely. But we're getting somewhere. Okay. I added a few more details here. These little, carved wood thingies on the inside, and it continues over here and there. And it also would make sense, you know, construction-wise. You want to have some angles to support your bridge building, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty great. Now it's time to do some bushes and stuff. Let's connect the roads or paths. Say, make a nice flow like that, connect it over here. It gives a nice angle here as well. You can bushify here a little bit. Do some more terraforming maybe. And the path on the other side, probably want to bring out like that and then continue to here somewhere. Maybe go along here and then, yeah, do some more with the river. It's pretty good. I think height-wise the bridge should also be okay. People should be able to walk through there halfway decent. But I like how the bridge kind of snugly blends in here. Yep. Okay. Let's go into scenery and grab us some bushes. Let's see. Yep. Let's get this guy in here. Put it down. Yeah, that works out great here. Rotate that guy a bit. Bring it down. Yeah. That's neat. Maybe pick a bit of a different bush on the other side. Some grass here. Rotate it a little bit to get some variation. Can also poke out a bit more. Yeah. That works. Yeah. I wonder if we can have some climbers on the bridge too. Let's see how that would work out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We like that. Maybe that a bit lower, like so. Maybe we even want more here. Yeah. Also work some in on the other side. Doesn't matter if it grows out to the side a little bit, you know, that's not a biggie. That's plants would not only stick to that. Now let's do it here first. Maybe come in like that. And maybe just continue to grow over here a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah. Blends in well. Looking great. I like it. Of course, we have to do some more work here with the river and you know, with everything pretty much here now. We have this clean slate. We'll do a lot more detail work there. But that's a nice view. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's quickly scenery props. We also need to start thinking about a lamppost design we want to use. Path extras. I'd like to stick to these benches. We could have one here, maybe there. Yep. And which trash cans were we using so far? The barrels. Yeah, I think in this area of the park the barrels are fine. Let's see, maybe have one sitting here. Okay. Yeah. Turned out pretty great. I'm liking it. What lanterns do we have? It's called torch. Is it always called torches? Just want to see. Maybe we can have a pile of wood here a little bit. Yeah, there's endless option. Lamppost. Oh, I like these. I like these a lot. I think they would fit in nicely with our theme here. Yeah, I like that they're angled a little bit. Say, yeah, continue them here for now. Yeah, we definitely need more of these lampposts in this area to light up everything. Okay, let's run the show. While we run it a bit, let's do some more scenery work. Let's see. And we will hide a lot of stuff. Need a decent bush here. How does that look? It's quite bright. We also need to terrain paint tool a bit. Bring up the size of it. Some variation here. Okay, maybe some rocks. Tooltips. Get some rocks going. Some smaller ones as well. I can poke out a bit. Really tiny. That looks way better. It needs a bit more bushiness though. Let's see if you can come in like so here. A few leaves here placed. Blend the whole thing in better. Yep. Already looking better. I think we need a bit of bushiness here too. Just turn off align to surface. Get this guy in here. Yeah, that blends in nicely now. Also here along the shoreline, maybe having some rocks poke out would definitely do good. That looks okay. Let's get this big boy in here now. That's not really a thing. Some more bushiness. Yeah, those are the small things we have to do also along here, along this line. Just like that. I'm liking that view. You always have to have these angles. This looks pretty decent now as well. Might need some more scenery pieces and small little stuff, but I'd say we call it for today. We made this bridge. Took a long time. If you wanna, have things looking okay, but I think that was a pretty good job we did there with the bridge, and I think most people should fit through it without clipping in there. If not, well, they gotta watch their heads. So yeah. Let me know what you think about the bridge. Let me know if you found it helpful. One thing I want to try. Can we have climbers on the roof here? Well, yes, we could. Just to try it. I want to see how that would look up here. Let's say climbers poking out a bit. It might work. Might be able to do something here. That looks all right. Get them growing on the roof a little bit. Maybe. Let me know what you think about climbers on the roof. We could try it. Also, of course, we could try to make this roof a bit more uneven. Now when the sun is glaring at it, it looks pretty flat. What you could try is get some of these railway tracks. It's 200 pieces or so, the whole bridge. And then you know, offset them a bit to make the roof a bit more, yeah, less clean. Let's see, that is some detail work we have to do. But in general, I'm happy. Might put a light below here to give it some shine or so, but the torches should also look good during nighttime. Let's speed ahead a little bit. Let's speed ahead a little bit. Yeah. Try to get a shot the whole thing during nighttime. But it's coming along great. You can see our you know, gain in skills as well. You start here, the whole starting area is pretty good already, but here is definitely a whole nother level. It also means we will have to revisit some of the parks. Yeah, long queues and stuff. We might add fast lanes. Okay, it's getting later. Lights are turned on. Yeah. Looks good, man. I like it. Okay. Thanks for watching, my friends. I hope you found the tips a bit useful. How to make a decent bridge aligned with the grid and such. But I think they turned out great. Bye, guys.